You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I would definitely say that for the partner that's involved, there is going to be that period of time, especially in the recovery, especially in the relearning of the eating and all the different phases that go with that. The partner you're going to feel neglected. You're going to feel like you're doing all the work of being sensitive, being positive, being a cheerleader. You're putting all this work in while the other person is probably just receiving it. Like they're not actually in a place where they can give you a whole lot because they're going through so much internally. And so if you're a partner to someone who's going through that, then you want to find those ways to be patient within yourself. Maybe, I'm not sure, when I say find other outlets, I don't mean go and cheat on anybody. But what I'm saying is that, you may have to, lean on your friends a little bit more for the things that you like to do. Like you said, if you enjoy fried chicken and biscuits and, your girlfriend, your boyfriend who just had the surgery can't do that, then do that with your friends, or whatever. But it is going to be hard on you as a partner, because I know there are partners out there saying that, what about me, that and on top of that, if the partner has always been in a caretaker role, like if a person was morbidly obese, I think that's the highest.
Super morbid.
So if a person was super morbid obese, then that partner was probably always in a caretaker role, always having to give, always having to sacrifice, and then in this transition phase, still having to continue to do it. They could just feel worn out, so that's where it would be best for them to, reach out to as many people, family, friends, what are hobbies, until
sure, because they get that. It's almost like, I feel like identity crisis when like people that have been in the military 20 years and now they're retired and they're sitting here, so a lot of them get depressed because they're like, that's been my whole life.
Like what else is there?
What do I do now?
That
same type of mentality, when you've been a caretaker for years, you fed this person and let them get this way and you like them this way because the role you're in reason. And it just, you get connected to that role, and now they're starting to do better, be more independent, and you feel that loss of identity, and you're like thinking maybe now they're not going to want you anymore because they're getting smaller, and there's a lot of,
and of course that plays out because while the person who's losing weight is having mood swings, the partner who's going through an identity crisis is having mood swings, it can make things really tough. So I guess kind of if or we're just providing that information that it does get tough, especially there in the beginning. And if things were already stressful prior to that, for one or both, then certainly seeking out counseling, individual counseling, is helpful, or whatever method a person has of being able to vent in a healthy way, then that's definitely something that's always helpful. So we talked about what a person who's shrinking needs from a partner. And I know we talked about this a second ago, but I would ask you, the mood swings that you go through and the things like that, how do you navigate that with a partner? Like, it's one thing if you're going through it by yourself, or even venting to your friends, because your friends, you hang up the phone, you're on the phone, you hang up the phone, whatever. But like, if you have somebody who's with you, like, how do you navigate your mood swings?
Well, I'm learning that right now.
Which is good, that's honest, because this is new. Yeah.
Right, because I have been doing it by myself and with the help of my shrink, my friends, and
free shrink.
And family. I would say that I'm probably like in the middle-ish of the spectrum of the mood swings. Like, there's some people have it way worse, and there's some people that have it less. I'm probably right in the middle with the up and down, and I really believe a lot of it is hormonal, and but I also, a lot of it is just I'm in a stressful season right now.
Yes.
So that on top of that can, but as far as how I plan, at least, to try to navigate it with a new relationship is just offering a lot of grace and being very patient.
You or the other person?
Both.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I'm also in the middle. I'm not one of those, when I'm having a bad mood, I'm not mean. You know, I'm just kind of.
But you're focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
So do you?
It really depends. A lot of it's just going to depend on the person you choose to ride it out with.
That's true.
You know, you know, no one's perfect. We all have our ups and downs. Just know that you need to be also willing to give that to that person too. Not just expect someone to be there for you, be patient with you, and then you feel like you could just act any kind of way and use your hormones and the surgeries as an excuse, because that's not fair either, and you got to push that person away.
No, yeah, that's true. And I guess communication would be a good one. Like just communicating through, like, say after the moment is over. You know, being able to say, you know, this is stressing me out, or like say,
this is why I'm feeling this way.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when I'm having maybe a down mood, it's because, look, I haven't really eaten much today. I have no appetite. I've been struggling to try to get this protein in. I probably only had 30 ounces of water, fluid today, just because I haven't had time. I've been so busy. And just explaining and being open and honest.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just act like a butt and then not explain why you're acting like a butt and expect them to be okay with that. Being on the same page is just so much smoother. And even if it's rough getting to that same page, once you're on it, it just makes things a lot more pleasant. So,
you know, this qualifies as a major change in your life. So if you have a partner in your life, making sure, one, that you guys are on the same page even before the surgery takes place. As Larissa said, you know, being a positive partner, a very supportive partner, empathetic partner is key to not only feeling confident going into the surgery, but recovering and getting into this new space, this new life. And if you're someone who didn't have a partnership going into this, and now you're looking at dating and establishing, you know, really be mindful. Really be mindful about what you're going through. And again, I can't stress enough, going to counseling, really getting your head and your heart around who you're becoming and what have you. Because, I mean, and I'm just going to kind of say this kind of from an intuitive place, that, you know, when you go from being 400 pounds to 170, you know, you're in this brand new body. And so, of course, you're getting attention from people who have not paid attention to you before. You might be intellectually mature, obviously physically mature, but you might still be emotionally immature. You know, especially like if you had a lot of rejections like way back in high school, but now you're 40 years old, you know, you might have a very high school reaction to someone paying attention to you. And you may not, you know, look for all the best qualities because you're so excited that somebody is paying attention to you for physical reasons. You know, they're wanting to touch you or whatever. And that's something that you missed out on for a while. So definitely, while you're in a relationship or you're considering a new relationship or whatever, counseling is always something that's good. Having someone to talk to and really share with about everything that's going on with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you at next episode. This is Lala and J Mills.
This is Shrinking with Lala and J Mills.
With Lala and J Mills signing out.
This is J Mills, if you didn't know.